Hey everybody, it's Jeannie. Welcome to Mimicraft, your home for all things creative and DIY on a budget. I make all the mistakes so you don't have to. Help an old lady out. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. It really helps the algorithm. Our first project is a picture frame. You'll need 80 of Dollar Tree's tumbling tower blocks, which translates to at least 2 boxes, but preferably 3 or 4 so that you have a good selection. You'll need wood glue. This is Dollar Tree's brand. One of these Dollar Tree photo frames in either the 8x10 or 8x8 size. And some paper close to the color of the blocks. I like this Dollar Tree craft paper. I also have some craft paper at home that I use that worked out real well. Glue together 2 sets of 7 blocks end to end. It's important that the block sets are the same length. Glue 2 sets of 5 blocks end to end, 2 sets of 4 blocks end to end, and 2 sets of 3 blocks end to end. Sand them until they beg you to stop. On a 5-piece set, take 15 single blocks and place them as you see on screen. This will be a dry fit before you glue them. You want them to be on an angle with none of the blocks hanging over either side. Should look something like this. Glue both the first and last block to that 5-block set. You'll be placing glue only on the bottom of these 2 blocks. The rest of the blocks will be glued as you see on screen. The next to last block will need glue on both the front left side and the back right side. A cool hack for removing excess glue is to take water, a toothpick, wrapped in a piece of cotton ball, and to just dip that in, and you can wipe off all the extra glue in all those little crevices. When the glue is set up a little bit, lay it down so that you can get the back flat. Repeat for the other 5-block set. With the remaining block sets, create a rectangle. It'll be 3 by 4. The 3-block sets will be glued on the top and bottom of the 4-block sets. It's important that you do it this way so that it fits. Place glue on the middle 9 blocks of one of your sides. Attach it to the 3-block side of the frame you made before, making sure it's absolutely centered. Repeat for the other side. A square or squares will help keep you honest. Now for the next 2 sides. Measure and cut your 7-piece sets to fit the frame. I tried so hard to figure this out without any cuts, but you'll only need to make 2 cuts for this project. Mark where the corners will be with masking tape. You'll be placing 13 blocks between these 2 pieces of masking tape the same way you did with the other 2 sides. Place glue on both ends and on top each one of the 13 blocks. By God's grace, this will fit. Go ahead and place it as you see on screen. Hold it tight till it sets. If you have clamps, this is a perfect time to use them. Repeat for the opposite side. Now for the craft paper. This is going to help to hide all the spaces that are between the blocks that show through. On the wrong side of your frame, put the glue on the pieces you see here, the whole outer part, and then flip it over and press it down firmly, both sides if you can. Cut off the excess with a craft knife and a ruler. Now, of course, you could have traced this whole thing and used scissors. I thought this would be faster. Not sure if it was. You do you, boo. Now, the way I did this, it wasn't super pretty, but it did the job. Either of these two sizes of these plastic frames should work. I chose the 8x8 so that it would be freestanding in the landscape position. If you want your frame to be in the portrait position, use the 8x10. If you want to hang it on the wall, you'll need a
you could do so
sawtooth hanger. Words are hard. If you do use a sawtooth hanger, you'll have to cut off that bottom portion of the frame. You can use a utility knife or an acrylic cutter. I recommend a heavy-duty glue. I'm using Aleene's The Ultimate, or you could use E6000. The glue goes on the perimeter of the front of the frame. Place the frame so that the bottom ledge that holds things up is even with the bottom of your frame. And then I recommend that you put something heavy on top of it until it's dry. And this is how mine turned out. You can put whatever size photo you want in there without a mat because of the design of the plastic frame that we put on the back. Should have taken Dramamine. Our next project is another picture frame. You'll need all the same supplies, but a few less blocks. You'll need at least 2 boxes of blocks because this takes, I think, 74, and you won't need any paper backing for this one. Glue blocks together as you see on screen. The first 2 sides you'll be alternating 5 blocks, 4 blocks, 5, 4, and 5. Do your best to use blocks that are the same length. Both of these sides need to be exactly the same length as well. The other 2 sides are 5, 4, 5. My blocks weren't as even as I would have liked, so I used some real heavy sandpaper, 60 grit, to sand those, and I used this method right here. Much better. And this is how it gets glued together. And it should look like this. The 8x8 frame would be perfect for this one, but all I had left was a broken 8x10 frame, so I used that. I used a utility knife to make sure that that would work. It took quite a few passes, but eventually I got through. completely forgot to mention that this stuff has a protective coating on it, so you got to pull that off before you glue things down. But this time I used Dollar Tree's Fix-All glue, and it actually worked out just fine. This one I put a sawtooth hanger in. And this is how mine turned out. I didn't have a photo for this frame, so I put in a piece of Dollar Tree's peel and stick, I don't know what that is, tile. I didn't stick it to anything, I just put it in the frame on the back. You're getting very sleepy. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give me a little love. Hit that like button. Hit the notifications so that you know when I'm uploading. And I love your comments. Until the next one. Bye.